Hello guys, this is Zeri from ET Figure Unboxing, and in this video, we're going to take a look at the Figuarts Captain America from Avengers Age of Ultron. So as some of you may know that he appears in almost all my video, and he's not new, I just try to put him back into the box and do an unboxing video again. So here's the left of the box, right of the box, and the back of the box featuring the back style, molding, movable, and option parts. A lot like the Thor that I did the other day. But yeah, let's jump straight into the figure and see what we got. Right, so here we have the figure itself still in the packaging. He came with quite a lot of stuff. He has 4 pairs of hands, some stuff for you to assemble the shield, another shouting head, and some interchangeable eyes. I'm not too sure about these interchangeable eyes thing, because I don't think they have the technology quite done yet for this figure in particular, and we're going to take a closer look at those later. And yeah, let's get into the figure and see what we got. Alright, so here we have the figure itself. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it because you guys seen this like 1,000 times and know exactly what to expect. I'm just going to talk about the problem like this figure has. So the eye is not molded correctly for a lot of people. Mine's not too bad, but this one is supposed to stare at people straight, but you know, he still tend to look like at the left. It's just not molded correctly. I don't think they've got the technology down, like on this figure at least, and hopefully they will fix that on the upcoming figure. And yeah, except for that, I think the resting position is kind of weird too. Like the scope is kind of weird. I don't know if they fixed it or not. I gotta double check on the promo picture for the new Captain America that's coming out. But yeah, that's it for the quality control, I guess. And let's jump straight into the articulation and see. Alright, so for the articulation, it's really standard. He can outcrunch that much, and that's really good. I don't think that's really good, but that's pretty good. You probably don't need too much. And then the head moves around that much. It's like a double joint on the neck and on the head. So it's really good. Yeah. And he has the pop-out shoulder, but sometimes it gets kind of awkward in certain position. And this thing is on the, like on a hinge, so it doesn't hinder him as much. And he has bicep curl, bicep swivel, no problem. And this is on a ball joint. And he has the pull down hip, like all of the SH Figuarts. And I like mine's kind of like a little stiff, but you still got to be really careful with this because stiff is not always good. And you got to do that, bend that much, and you can bend that much, and this is not a toe. And yeah, let's jump straight into the accessories. So I'm gonna go over the interchangeable eyes and the head right now. Then this is the head sculpt he came with. So basically what you do is you take this apart, like so, and then here you have the eyes. And yeah, this looks really creepy though. Wait, I gotta try to focus that, yeah. So it looks like that, and then this one's looking at the right, and the other one's looking at the left. And you just kind of like, you know, take the head out and change that. And let's see what it looks like with me changing. Right, so here we have him looking at the right, and that doesn't look too bad. Alright, and next up we have him looking at the left. And these look actually pretty good. But for some reason, a lot of people have problem with these, but that's just QC control. And here we have the shouting looking towards the right. And that gets kind of weird because, you know, the eyes kind of like crooked towards that side, but that still looks okay. And here we have him shouting and looking straight, and this looks really good as well. So I guess my other face is not molded correctly for the staring straight, because that looks okay to me. Alright, so finally he has the shouting one staring at the left, and to be honest, mine's not too bad. Like the quality control of my figure is not too bad, but a lot of people have trouble with the eyes, but yeah, I'm pretty lucky to have this guy. Alright, so for the hands, he came with these relaxed open hands, and looks like he can do some Brazilian jiu-jitsu with this one too. Like he's ready to fight or like wrestle and take you down. But yeah, the hand sculpt is really good in general, and that's what it looks like up close. And yeah, that's really cool. Alright, so he has another pair of relaxed hands, but this one's a little bit more grippy. And just for comparison, I'm just gonna take the hand out here again. Yeah, it just looks like that. One of them like grips a little bit, and one is like more open. And yeah, I'm not too sure what to do with this, but it's really cool. I like to have the option of just, you know, resting, and yeah, sorry for the bad pose, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, so next up we have a pair of hands for holding the shield a certain way, and there's like a peg for you to connect onto this clear plastic piece, and then you just place a shield over here. I'm gonna show you guys, of course, but let's check out the shield first. And this is what it looks like. It looks really good, and the paint job is really good, and the metallic, but mine does have some paint chipping on it. I can't find it right now, but that's really cool. So there's a lot for you to do with the shield, but you gotta remove the pieces over here first. Just try to remove. Yeah. So after you remove those, you can have a lot of options with it. So you can already see where this is going. You just basically, yeah, assemble this like so. Just bear with me. I'm gonna do it. Try to do it really quickly, and make sure I don't break my figures. And you just kind of like place the hand over there. And yeah, screw it, I'm cutting. Alright, so this is what it looks like after you assemble it. He can like hold it like so, and that's a really cool gadget, but I feel like the shield is still really heavy though. Like for the arm in general, and he can't really hold the pose too well over time. And this thing just becomes like really loose. Like this whole joints will get really loose over time. So I don't recommend using this too much, but you do have the option to do so. And I hope in the next Captain America they do improve the joints over here, and so it doesn't like worn it out like over time. It will worn it out over time, but like I just hope we have a little bit more time. But you can try to pull off the pose where he does this in the first or second movie, I don't remember, but it's kind of hard to do that as well. So I'm not too happy with this, but yeah, it's a really cool I guess gadget for you to play like this. Next up we have the pair of hands for you to hold a shield, and of course it comes with a pair, and it just kind of look like this. And that's pretty cool. You just like, you know, obviously you place a shield over here like that. You connect that like so, and you got to remove this piece as well. I'm just gonna do that really quick, and then you can stabilize it with this, and let's see what that looks like. Alright, so here I have everything assembled, and it looks pretty good. I'm not sure if this is ideal, but you got to be kind of careful when you're playing around with it. They're very durable, but at the same time, you know, they're so expensive. I don't want to play too much around. And yeah, that looks really good. And hopefully they can do it even better for the Captain America that's coming out. But yeah, so the last piece of accessories or gadgets for you to do is that you can remove the this thing on his back. And this is really, really tiny. Like, as I can show you right now, it is so small. But after you remove that thing, you can place this extra piece on his back, or like on the shield, so you can like put the shield on his back basically, and that looks really good. But you gotta really be careful about that piece though. So this is what you do right here, and that looks really good. And yeah, I'm gonna hide that piece right now. Alright, again, this is size comparison time, and here we have Thor over here, which you already saw yesterday. And they look pretty good together, but Thor is supposed to be a little bit taller though, like if my memory serves correctly. But yeah, it's still pretty good. I don't know if they make it any taller, we'll have to pay extra for Thor, but I wouldn't mind that anyways. But yeah, that's what we had to deal with. And let's compare him with Kurapika from Hunter x Hunter. I just opened him not too long ago too, just to get a review. And here we have Kamen Rider number 3, and this one is like the new movie version. I just got him because he looks really, really badass. And we have more recent figure here. We have the Minato from Naruto series. I love this figure. And of course the 4th Hokage. And we have Figma Free Makoto. Makoto is still really tall compared to a lot of figures, but Captain America stands pretty well next to him, even though Makoto is really, really tall. And we have Persona 4U. This is what he looks like next to him. And I have GGO Kirito over here. Oh, he's kind of stuck. And this is what he looks like next to GGO Kirito. And it's a very good figure, by the way. And we have him next to Levi from Figma. And next up we have Dio from Super Action Statues. And these are not meant to be in scale with the SH Figuarts, by the way. I think if they were in scale with the SH Figuarts, they would be a lot bigger. Like, they're supposed to be like 200 centimeters or something. And anyways, yeah. Guys are not too interested about that. And here we have Bruce Lee, and this is really cool. Bruce Lee's supposed to be short, like I said in a lot of the videos. And we have Venom Snake over here doing his little like close quarter combat. And yeah, it's slightly bigger than Captain America, but I feel like they should be the same size in theory. And here, of course, we have my Kakashi casting his whatever lightning shit going on, and shout out to the can of beans again. Alright, let's check out some of the figures at the right. And of course, my setup didn't change too much since yesterday. And here we have him next to, of course, Hulk, Ultimate Gohan, and DR's Mewtwo. I hope to get a little bit more Pokemon figures though, but I don't think they're making anything new besides Pikachu right now. I don't think there's any plans for them to do that. And there's Redma. Redma is really new as well. Alright, let's take a look at some of the stuff I have for the backdrop. And it's really messy right now because I did try to put like all my effect parts around it because my effect parts were just sitting there. And this is what it looks like right now. And that's a lot of stuff for you guys to look at. This is him next to Awakening Goku, Vegeta, and the premium color Trunks, and Kamen Rider, Lemon Energy Arms, and the King form. And we have some of the Star Wars figures over there, Kylo Ren and everything. And yeah, Captain America's got a pretty good size. And this is what he will look like next to some of the effect parts. Like there's the water, and there's a fire, and there's some explosion. And yeah, I'm just gonna take the Thor over here one more time so you guys can see how they stack up with the other guys. And yeah, this is what they look like, and you can actually see they're very, very beautiful. And yeah, let's jump straight into the final thoughts about the Captain America. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I do recommend the figure, but again, he's really expensive. And the only thing different from the new figure that's coming out is probably the shouting face. And if you really need a shouting face, you probably have to get it, right? But I don't know, if I were you, I would just wait for the new sculpt and the new mold. And you know, there's an extra like head coming out without the mask. And that looks pretty good too. But yeah, that's it for my review. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be reviewing Beerus hopefully by Tuesday, if the mailman doesn't screw me over. And Beerus from the, of course, Dragon Ball Super. And yeah, this is Eric. I'll see you guys in the next video.